extra today. Cheers and welcome back to my channel. Hey Glam fam, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine Roma here. For those of you who are new, this is my beauty channel. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. And for those of you who have come back and you're a returning subscriber, hey Glam fam, how you going? I hope you're all good. This video is actually going to be a full face using L'Oreal Paris makeup. I put a story on my Instagram, which is Jasmine Roma. I'll just link it down here. Go and follow me. Yeah. Yesterday on my Instagram, I posted a story, and on the Instagram stories, you can now post a poll, so you can ask a question. It can be yes or no, you can edit them. I asked my followers if they would rather see a full face of e.l.f. product or if you would rather see L'Oreal Paris. And I think it was like 60% of people said L'Oreal Paris. They'd rather see a full face of L'Oreal. So I thought, okay, awesome. I'll go ahead and go to my local drugstore and pick up a full face of L'Oreal. L'Oreal is pretty expensive for like a drugstore makeup brand. It's pretty up there. Like I think it's probably the most expensive thing at the drugstore. It just so happened that L'Oreal Paris was half price at my local Chemist Warehouse. So, Chemist Warehouse is like a massive chemist outlet store. A certain Chemist Warehouse that I went to didn't have any bronzers, like literally no bronzers at all. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into the video. So, what I got for a primer is the L'Oreal Base Magique, as they say it in France. So it says this is a primer, and it says it's a transforming smoothing primer. There's 15 mils of product in it. It says it gives you an even skin surface. It also says prolongs foundation wear and sets makeup. Rub the velvet texture between your fingers to ease the sweating. Apply a thin layer over the face, especially focusing on areas with fine lines and pores. Ooh, okay. That is nice. The component is like really luxurious. Quite nice looking. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna take some of that. Oh, that's so nice. And rub it between my fingers. It is really nice. It feels like it would smoothen the pores. I have the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour Stay Fresh foundation. Also have the L'Oreal True Match, which I have tried before. Go ahead and use this one. Put it onto the back of something because I've been getting in the habit of doing that, like pumping it onto my hand, and then I go and touch stuff and I put foundation everywhere. Like if you ever want to know like where I've been or whatever, it's like with Hansel and Gretel, you follow like the breadcrumbs. With me, you follow the foundation droplets if you want to know where I am, and then you'll find me. Wherever I go, I leave a trail of foundation. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this, this is a little, like a lid. This is the closest match I could find. I think it's not too bad. I have a bit of a tan on me at the moment, so this looks a bit light. This is in the shade Golden Beige, so I'm gonna actually mix a pump of that. Yeah, it's way darker. I'm gonna mix a pump of that into there, and I'm gonna just take my beauty blender. And I'm just like bouncing, as you can see, bouncing onto my face. But would you look at that coverage though? I didn't even have to use that much. I think I used 3 pumps of foundation, and then I used 1 pump of the True Match. Taking my Morphe Y6, and I'm going to just blend it into my neck. Okay, so next I'm going to take the Perfect Match by L'Oreal Paris. This is the concealer. I'm gonna prime them using this concealer. I'm taking this side of the beauty blender because, as you can see, you can squeeze it and get a bit more into those areas where you need to get a bit more precise. Concealer is really pretty. It covered all my veins. Just take it under my eyes. Actually, the shade isn't too bad. So I'm gonna blend that out. So I'm next gonna go in with a powder. I got the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour powder foundation. I'm gonna take my Morphe Y11 and go into that shade. It's sort of like a yellow undertone, so I'm gonna use it as sort of like a banana powder. I'm gonna take my big Eco Tools fluffy brush and just I'm gonna take that same powder and set my primer. So I'm taking the Brow Artist Xpert. This is in the shade Warm Brunette. I'm just going to use a spoolie on the other end and like brush it up. Okay, so my eyebrows are on. Next, I'm going to do the eyes. I got this eye paint, which is in the shade Diamonds. This is so pretty. Oh, wait for it. So beautiful. So we've got heaps to choose from. I got the palette Nude. This is the Rose palette. I also got the Smokey Rose palette. This is Les Ombles. So that's really cute. Right, so there's like shimmers and mattes, but you can't really tell because the shimmers are not very blinding. I'm gonna take this pink shade there. Okay, so now that is all blended out, go ahead with this grey shade here. It's like a purple grey, sort of dark lilac. I'm gonna take some on this brush, and I'm kind of just gonna focus it on the outer corner. So I'm gonna take like this grey shade there on this flat small brush. This is the R43. This is actually a definer brush. Just like pop it there. I'm gonna take that transition shade and just pop it like back on the outsides just so it blends out a bit nicer. I'm gonna go in with this eye paint, the silver one that I swatched. I'm not loving this applicator. Take this Morphe brush and I think I might just like pack it on. I'm gonna take my Sigma brush. I actually think I will spray it. Taking some MAC Fix Plus shimmer shade there. Sort of grey, okay. We're gonna pack it onto the outer edges. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat. I'm gonna take this Morphe M506 brush and just like buff in that darker shade. I'm gonna take some of this purple eggplant shade on that same brush and like put it in the outer corners. Still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the roads. So that is the eye look. I'm gonna take this purple shade from the Rose palette, which I'm kind of just smoke out the lower lash line. Go in with lipstick. This is the color Riche matte. This is in the shade Greg Perfecto 634. That, ooh, look how, ooh, that's sharp. I have a blush. This is the L'Oreal Le Blush. This is in the shade Nectarine. It's a really pretty, like, kind of apricot-y shade. Go in with this Morphe M462. Dip in. Oh, she's pigmented. Ooh. And I'm just gonna warm up the cheeks. Oh my god, that's really pigmented. I literally tapped in once. mascara, I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is my favorite. I've been using it for a few weeks now and I'm loving it. So the final step is highlighting. I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match highlighter. It's really pretty. It's got this nice kind of prismatic design. It's got a mirror and it comes with a brush as well. I'm going to take that and I'm going to take it on my favorite highlighting brush, which is the Morphe M510, and I'm going to just... Where's the highlight at though? It's like, I really like a blinding highlight, but this is not giving me that. I take some Fix Plus. On my Morphe M496 is a little fan highlight brush. I'm going to go into that and like above the Cupid's bow. So that is the final and completed look. I ended up going for a nice silver glam. I think it's really cute. The highlighter failed me, but the rest of the look is pretty cute. I like the way that it turned out. The only thing I would change is the highlighter and the eyeshadow, the rose one that I used was not that good. There wasn't that much pigment and they were kind of hard to blend out anyways. When I did manage to get color, there was a lot of fallout too. My favorite part of the whole video, like my favorite product, was this L'Oreal eye paint, and I think you should definitely go and get some because that's what I'm wearing on my eyes now, and it reminds me a lot like Stila Magnificent Metals, and I have a few of them and they're awesome, and this is like an awesome dupe for it. This is a really good dupe for it. If you guys liked watching, and thank you so much for those who voted when I put that poll up on Instagram. Thank you for asking to see this. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in this beautiful world. I really like how the look turned out, and it was a full face using L'Oreal products, L'Oreal Paris. So yeah, love you guys. Bye, Glam Fam.